Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're switching gears a bit. Forget the usual research paper.
Yeah, we're doing something a little different.
We're plunging into the lyrics of a rock pop track. It's called Fighter's Dream.
Exactly. So we've got the lyrics right here. And our mission, well, it isn't really a music review, is it?
No, not at all.
We're treating this song more like a compact story. It's about a talented female kickboxer.
Right. And we want to unpack that story, find the core narrative and, the themes underneath.
Let's dig in.
Okay, let's hit play on this lyrical story then. It kicks off with dancing on edge where darkness blends,
Right.
and then right after, fist clenched tight where her battle begins. What's the immediate vibe you get from those opening lines? That darkness blends part seems important.
Oh, definitely. Drops you straight into this really tense moment, anticipation.
Yeah.
The key thing, I think, is that it starts not with a win, but right on the edge of the fight.
Right before it starts.
Yeah. And darkness blends.
Yeah.
Well, could be literal, like the dim lights before a match.
Sure, the atmosphere.
But it also kind of hints at maybe her personal struggles mixing with this public fight. It really sets the stakes high right from the start.
Yeah, it's not some upbeat celebration out of the gate. Then we get city lights fading, echoes of the crowd, rhythm of her heartbeat, a fighter proud. I find that juxtaposition, the city lights fading against her own internal heartbeat, that's pretty striking, isn't it? What's the contrast there?
Well, the core thing is that shift, right? From the outside
Big
world.
noise.
Exactly. The external stuff fading away, and the focus zooms right in on her inner state, her resolve.
And she's already a fighter proud.
Yeah, even before the bell rings, kind of.
Hmm.
It suggests this inherent self-belief, something internal that's about to be seriously tested.
And then there's this great metaphor. On the dance floor of dreams, she sets the blaze. That idea. The fighting ring as a dance floor of dreams. What's that getting at?
I think the main idea there is that this fight, it's more than just physical. It's the stage where her biggest hopes are playing out.
Like a performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dance floor implies skill, maybe even artistry in a way. And dreams just lifts it up, makes it about aspiration, personal fulfillment.
And sets the blaze.
That just screams passion, drive, doesn't it? It shows this isn't just another match for her. It's her ambition, like burning bright.
Okay, let's zoom in on her, the protagonist. We get these quick descriptions. Warrior spirit, lights the night, breaking chains, taking flight. What kind of picture do these paint?
Well, the essential thing here is her strength, right? And the sense of liberation.
Liberation, okay.
Warrior spirit, that's her inner core, her toughness. Lights the night makes her sound like a beacon, maybe overcoming darkness or obstacles.
And the chains.
Breaking chains, taking flight. That strongly suggests she's escaping something. Limitations, maybe things people put on her, or maybe her own doubts.
Then there's this really interesting mix. Eyes of steel, but also a heart so raw, and a dream so real. Steel and raw seems like a contradiction.
But maybe it's not. It shows she's complex, right?
Multi-layered.
Yeah. The eyes of steel, that's her focus, her outward determination, what she shows the world.
Right.
But the heart's so raw that hints at vulnerability underneath. The emotional cost and the dream, so real, just nails how much this means to her. It's not casual, it's everything.
The song also mentions she fought her way through the endless night. That sounds exhausting, like more than just one bad match.
Oh, absolutely. The core idea there is prolonged hardship. Endless night isn't just one difficult evening.
It's a metaphor.
Exactly. It suggests a long struggle, maybe against societal barriers, personal demons, constant setbacks. Whatever it was, she had to push through a lot to get here. It adds real depth.
Yeah, it does. And I really like the line, her fists were small, but her spirit soared. What's the key message in that contrast? Physical size versus inner power.
The main insight, true strength isn't just about muscle. It's about what's inside.
Her spirit.
Yeah, her soaring spirit. That's what defines her determination, her resilience. They let her overcome any perceived physical disadvantage. It's classic underdog stuff, but really effective.
And we get a hint about her background, too. Wasn't born with a silver crown, but she swore she'd never back down. What does that tell us?
Straight up, it tells us she's self-made, right?
Yeah.
No privilege,
No silver crown.
meaning she earned everything, probably had to fight harder for it. And that vow, never back down, that just hammers home her determination, unshakable resolve.
Okay, moving towards the chorus, we hit this line. Bruises fade, but the fire stays. Powerful. What's the core message there about drive versus setbacks?
I think the essential point is the permanence of her inner drive.
Yeah.
Bruises, physical pain, that stuff heals, it's temporary.
Right.
But the fire inside her, that passion, that determination, that's constant. It outlasts the pain. It's what keeps her going.
And following that, with every fall, she learned to stand. What's the lesson there about failure?
The key idea is that failure isn't the end. For her, it's actually part of the process, is how she learns.
A stepping stone.
Precisely. Each fall makes her stronger, more resilient. She's literally learning to stand taller because of them.
Then the pre-chorus ends with, a fighter's heart in a world unmanned. That last word, unmanned. It could mean a few things, couldn't it?
It could. It's intriguing. One way to read it, maybe the key way here, is that unmanned suggests a world that lacks the kind of courage or spirit she has.
So she stands out.
Yeah, like her strength is notable because the world around her has maybe lost some of its own fighting spirit, or perhaps it just doesn't make space easily for someone like her. It makes her stand out even more.
Then boom, the chorus hits. $1 million baby chasing stars. That's a really evocative phrase. What's the core idea there?
It's that combination, isn't it? Her incredible value and potential.
The $1 million baby part.
Right. Suggests talent, worth, maybe high stakes. But then chasing stars pushes it further. Her goals are huge, ambitious, way beyond the ordinary. It captures both her potential and the scale of her dream.
And the chorus keeps repeating, fighting through the pain, through the scars. Why emphasize that so much?
Well, repetition drives home the point, right?
Yeah.
It underlines the ongoing struggle. This isn't easy.
The cost.
Exactly. The physical and emotional toll. The pain and scars aren't just mentioned once. They're constant companions on this journey. It reminds you what she's enduring.
We also get Ring of Doubt, where the strong survive. What kind of environment is that describing?
It paints a picture of a really high-pressure, cutthroat world, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Where only the toughest, mentally and physically, make it. That ring of doubt could be external doubt from others, or maybe her own internal battles against fear, survival of the fittest, basically.
But then the chorus lifts again. She'll rise again. She'll come alive. And that commitment. No matter how hard the journey gets, she'll face the world with no regrets. What's the key message about her mindset?
It's pure resilience, isn't it? Indomitable spirit.
Unbreakable.
Yeah. The promise of rising again means she refuses to be beaten down permanently. And no regrets. That signifies total commitment. She's all in, accepting the hardship because the dream is worth it.
Verse 3 gives us more on where her strength comes from. She found her strength in every blow, in every tear, in every no. How does she gain power from negativity?
The fundamental idea here is that adversity is her fuel. It's like alchemy.
Turning lead into gold.
Sort of. Instead of being crushed by blows, tears, rejections, all those no's, she absorbs them. She transforms that negative energy into more determination, more resilience.
Yeah.
The harder you hit her, the stronger she gets, in a way.
Then there's that image. Her heart beats loud, a thundering sound. What's the main symbolism there?
Oh, that's her inner power made audible, right? It's a symbol of her strength, her resolve. Yeah, like an unstoppable force. A rhythm inside her that drowns out the doubt, the noise, and just propels her forward. It's really visceral imagery.
And the verse wraps up by highlighting will and grace. She's got the will, she's got the grace to win the war, to own her space. Will and grace. They seem different.
They do, but maybe that's the point. It shows she's not one-dimensional.
She needs both.
Exactly. Will is that raw determination, the mental toughness.
Hmm.
But grace, that could be her physical skill, her agility, maybe her composure under pressure, how she carries herself. It's the blend of that sheer grit and skillful execution that makes her truly formidable.
Okay, the bridge then shifts focus a bit, looking ahead. Even when the lights go dim, her legacy will never give in. What's the main point about her impact?
The core idea is that what she achieves, what she represents, will last. It's about permanence.
Beyond just winning or losing this fight.
Absolutely. Her legacy, that suggests she'll inspire people, maybe change things in her sport or world, leave a lasting mark that won't fade even when her own active career is over.
And this line, every punch she threw with might was a battle cry for her endless fight. That really elevates the physical act, doesn't it?
It totally does. The key insight is that her punches aren't just punches, they're symbolic.
A statement.
Yes. Each one is an expression of her struggle, her passion. It's her battle cry against everything holding her back, against adversity. It's her fight for her dream, maybe even a fight for something bigger like recognition or empowerment.
So, stepping back and looking at Fighter's Dream as a whole after this deep dive, what are the absolute core themes that jump out?
Well, I think the central themes are definitely ambition, that relentless drive,
Yeah.
resilience, obviously, facing down all that adversity,
Yeah, huge theme.
the unwavering pursuit of a dream, no matter the cost.
Yeah.
And finally, that this idea of creating a lasting legacy through sheer passion and, well, just grinding perseverance.
It really is impressive how much story and theme can be packed into song lyrics, isn't it? It goes way beyond just the song about fighting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you really listen, really unpack the words like we did, you find this whole compelling narrative. A person battling for their dream in a tough world.
And for you listening, maybe think about how those themes, perseverance, chasing your own stars, how they play out in your own life. Whatever your personal ring or arena might be.
Yeah, what are the fights you're facing?
Right. And what are those inner battle cries keeping you going in your own maybe endless fight? Something to think about long after this deep dive ends.